Ashton Hall has built a massive following online. With over 11 million followers on Instagram and a physique that looks straight out of a superhero movie, people are asking the obvious question: is this guy really natural? Or is he just another influencer pushing unrealistic expectations while secretly using PEDs? At first glance, Ashton doesn't scream steroid user. He doesn't have crazy vascularity, paper-thin skin, or the bloated growth gut some enhanced bodybuilders develop. No obvious acne, no major hair loss, and none of those freaky overdeveloped traps and delts that often raise eyebrows. So, does that mean he's natural? Not necessarily. Here's where it starts to get suspicious. Ashton stays absolutely shredded all year round. We're talking 7 to 8% body fat, consistently, while gaining serious muscle mass. And that's when the red flags really start to pop. We've seen this story before. Someone builds a great natural base, then suddenly explodes, packing on size at a pace that just doesn't add up for someone who's already trained for years. Let's take a closer look. 5 years ago, Ashton weighed around 185 pounds. He already had a strong athletic build. Fast forward to today, and he's walking around at a ripped 220. That's a 35-pound gain in muscle, all while getting leaner. Now, here's the thing. Most natural lifters are lucky to gain 20 to 25 pounds of muscle over their entire training career. And Ashton did way more than that, after his newbie gains were long gone. If you're brand new to lifting, gains like that can happen in your first year. But Ashton wasn't a beginner. He was already an advanced lifter with years under his belt. And let's be real, building muscle while losing fat? That's the ultimate rarity, unless there's something extra going on behind the scenes. What's his secret? So how does Ashton explain his transformation? He shares high-intensity training videos, circuit-style workouts with explosive movements and non-stop effort. He claims his routines can burn up to 600 calories in just 20 minutes. 600 calories. That's a level of energy output even elite-level cyclists struggle to maintain, and they're riding at max effort on expensive machines built for performance. Ashton wants us to believe that burpees, planks, and high knees are responsible for his comic book physique. But let's be honest, if burning calories was all it took, CrossFitters would be walking around looking like Mr. Olympia. And even if the training was that effective, how do you explain gaining 35 pounds of muscle while staying sub 10% body fat? It doesn't add up. Ashton also pushes the idea of a 90-day transformation, where he claims anyone can completely transform their body in just 3 months. Not could, will. But here's the reality. Most people won't. Why? Because they're not on whatever he's on, and even if they were, results like that still aren't guaranteed. The genetics, the recovery, the lifestyle, it all plays a part. But when someone claims you can go from average to elite in 90 days just by following bodyweight circuits, that's selling a fantasy. He says he went from 24% body fat to 9%, while gaining 20 pounds of muscle in a single year. There's only one real explanation: PEDs. No supplement, no diet, no magic workout can give you that kind of transformation naturally. Period. Yet people still believe it. Ask yourself this: do you really think someone can naturally drop 15% body fat and gain 20 pounds of muscle just from circuits and push-ups? Do you really believe that high knees and jumping jacks can get you looking like a Greek god? Ashton moves like an athlete, looks like a pro bodybuilder, and trains like a guy doing cardio boot camp. It doesn't make sense. Not without a little chemical help, but that's the part he doesn't talk about. I think Ashton started out natural. His early photos show a guy with great genetics and a strong foundation. But somewhere along the line, he decided to level up, to push the limits of what's possible. And in just a few years, he added 35 pounds of muscle while getting leaner. That kind of progress is a statistical anomaly. For most, it's simply not possible without PEDs. So, if you still believe Ashton is natural, ask yourself, did you also believe the Liver King? There's nothing wrong with admiring Ashton's physique. The guy clearly trains hard, and his work ethic is impressive. but confusing his results for something that's achievable naturally? That's where the problem lies. The fitness industry is full of smoke and mirrors. Don't get caught chasing something that doesn't exist. Be smart. Be informed. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think, natural or not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.